3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to Bean Gaming. I finally got my hands on a Kronos Endos Freddy that has vengeance on it. Let's go. And who hooked me up with that? We're gonna go to our trades and look at this trade history, and it's Sons 3 Grands to view this. Hooked me up with the Vengeance Kronos Endo is Freddyus kind of deal for today. So that's really cool. Thank you for that. I got to get this back to him after the video. But I want to do a showcase of Kronos Endois Freddyus, whatever, because look at this. Nuke and passive. This is kind of a new attack per se, and we're going to test them out here. You can take a look at the stats. Is it worth it though? That's the question that we are going to ask today. Now if you click on the little lightning bolt here, every 30 seconds, it freezes all enemies on the map for 10 seconds. Not 5, but 10. Can you see that? I know you can. What's interesting, you'll see it when we hop on in the game though, it only freezes the enemies that are actually on the map. And we'll talk about that when that actually happens. But 89 of them exist. We're going to find out, is it worth it to end up getting. Now, I got rid of my JOP for this match, and I also got rid of my Eclipse Blora, and I brought along 1, 2, 3, 4 of the best, maybe not the absolute best, but 4 of the best boosting units that we could potentially get. We have the shiny Music Man for the cooldown. This is the best cooldown booster in the game, if I'm not mistaken. Then we have the shiny Spring Bonnie, one of the best. I think the shiny Popstar Chica is better for the support. And then we have the shiny Crying Child, just because I need the slowing effect. I forgot how much slow it does. Can't remember if they put it here or not, but I think it's right around 30 to 40, maybe. It has to be right around there. I wish they would put that stat on there. And then finally we have the shiny Fredbear for the range boost. Not the best range booster. JOP is the best range booster, I believe. But anyway, I just want to see if we can solo this thing. Now, where could you potentially use him? You could definitely use him in Endless, but we're not going to do that right now because I want to show you a couple of the maps and see if this thing can actually solo the 2 hardest maps in the entire game. Here we go. I lied. I forgot. We have to take a look at the value right now. We have got to go to the Fntd Value Central website. Click on the values. Look at this. They did add the 2 new, the 1 original, and then the shiny version of it. So click on him right there. We're going to leave everything off of him right now. Just a pure Kronos Endo Freddy. And right now they're valuing him at 92,500 souls, if you will. That's kind of the currency that we're looking at. And the demand, I'm surprised it's not 10 out of 10, or at least a 9 out of 10. And when I show you the showcase, I wonder if this value is actually going to increase, because let me tell you, it's worth the grind. It is. I'll get that out of the way right away. It is worth the grind. And let's take a look at the shiny version. They don't have it up and running just yet. So see that? They're still trying to figure it out. And of course, I would expect the demand for the shiny version to be more than the regular. But at the same time, you get your hands on either one of these. If you can pull a shiny, I don't know, man. If I were you, I'd keep it. Try and get vengeance on that thing. And same thing with the regular one. Try and get vengeance on it. Let's see what vengeance does to it. What do they have vengeance at? Maybe 102? 107. So that's actually really good. It boosted it by, what is that, 15,000 souls, I think? Something along those lines. Either way, doesn't matter. I would try and get one if I were you, and I'm going to show you why. Here we go. 5-6, Nightmare Mode, 27,500 to start. Let's zoom out. We have got to place this guy down. You can only place one of them, and I got to pick my other boosting towers wisely. I have 1,600. Let's go for a little bit of range here. I wonder if we can... Now, let's try doing slow, or can we do both? Oh, we can't do both. Whoops, did I make a mistake there? I don't know, but we're going to go Hell Mode, of course. Hell Mode modifier. And I've got to get ready to put everything down. Oh, I should have put Crying Child down. 3 for Crying Child. Look at this. He's already taken these enemies out. Come on now. This is silly. Okay, let's go ahead and boost Music Man. Let's go ahead and boost Spring Bonnie. Let's go ahead and boost the Crying Child. And let's go ahead and boost Fredbear. Crying Child, it's not covering the entire map, but it's covering enough, just for enough slow. And now we have Kronos. Look at this. I haven't even upgraded him at all. It's just going to work. Maybe I should get rid of Crying Child and just see. You know what? Yeah, let's get rid of Crying Child and let's see what actually happens. See, look at this. Look at the black and white. That means it's stunning the enemies, or it stuns the enemies that are on the map currently. But because these enemies are just coming out, and they didn't get it when they didn't get the nuke or the stun when he actually did the stun, they don't get the stunning effect, or the freezing effect rather. So whenever the screen turns black and white, whatever enemies are on the map at that time, that's the enemies that actually get that stun. Alright, so I don't think I need Crying Child anymore. Maybe when the boss comes out, and see, these enemies weren't even on the map at that particular time. But, I mean, this thing is soloing. The question is, can he defeat the boss? We're going to find out momentarily. And the cooldown is 2.4. Look at that damage. 292,500. So that's actually really good. And I don't have any kind of cooldown boosters on the map right now. I think I should put down the Crying Child, because I don't know if we're going to be able to take out this Unforgiving Ennard without the Crying Child on the map. And maybe, is he speeding up? How come he didn't place? He finally placed, and give us a yes! We were able to win. Let's go. With one unit that does damage. Come on. Okay, next map. Here we go. 6-6. Let's take a look here. Zoom out. You get more money, $35,000. There's 2 exits, 1 on each side. Unfortunately, that's kind of a lot. So let me put this guy right in the middle, and I can place a Music Man. I can place my damage booster and range booster all around him. I can even place a Crying Child, but do I need it? Let's place one by the exit. Well, we'll figure it out later. Click on it. Just let's go. Let's get to work here. Come on. Wasting time. Watch what one stomp actually does. I'm going to get ready to completely upgrade him. 30,000. Bam. There we go. 40,000, 50,000. He's completely maxed out. Come on. This is silly now. All right, let's get our damage booster, range booster, and all the other boosters maxed out. Again, I don't even know if I need Crying Child. The Crying Child. Let's take a look at the range. Is he completely covering? 76.8. This is pretty good. And are we going to be able to see that delay in action? He would be really good with this delay when you play Endless. That's probably going to be the best place to use him. On these normal maps, it obviously is going to be really good because you can see it's absolutely carrying. It's the only unit on the map right now that does damage. But the question is, Endless is going to be a lot better for it. So let's just put a The Crying Child here, and let's put another The Crying Child here to slow him down a little bit. And I don't know where the boss is going to spawn from. Oh, I can only place 2. That's fine. The Crying Child was an absolute monster when it came out. We were so happy. That was the first actual slowing unit of this game, if I remember correctly. Now, what I'm questioning is, does this thing do full AoE, or is it target AoE? And from the looks of it, you can see wherever he's looking, it looks like these enemies are getting targeted, these enemies are getting targeted. It looks like it does do targeting or cone AoE. Or I don't know if you want to even call it pierce, something along those lines. But it looks like it's only attacking when it's the enemies that it's actually looking at. Now here's the boss, Dismembered Freddy. Dismembered Freddy is going to, I think, go this way. Oh, he's fast. He is fast. I don't think we're going to be able to win without another The Crying Child. Come on, The Crying Child. Exit. Kill him. How come I can't sell him? Look, he's not clicking on him. He didn't sell. He sold because he didn't sell. No, we're doing this again. I'm not having this. No. Doing this again. That was messed up, man. Not cool at all. So we're going to get this thing back here. Watch. One stomp. Completely maxed out now. Come on. Music Man. Fredbear. Okay, I just have to be careful now on where the boss spawns from. I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy getting angry because the Crying Child did not sell. That's messed up. Completely messed up now. Okay, what does he look like now? I probably didn't have him closer to the range. I don't know what was going on. But I do want him placed accordingly, and I got to make sure when I click on him this time that he's actually going to sell. Wave 7 of 15. Let's get to the boss. Wave 13. And look, see how he stunned them? There, they were just sitting there. Although the screen didn't turn black and white, but he did stun. You saw those enemies just kind of sitting there hanging out. And I have to get ready to sell one of these The Crying Childs. And I do have, oh gosh, I don't have him down. I don't have Spring Bonnie down. I was wondering what the heck was going on. There we go, that's better. Where's the boss spawning from? What side? Oh, he's from that side. Okay. sell over here, and I think it's going to go this way, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, let's place another The Crying Child. And it doesn't look like he's actually going to be able to stun the boss, though, unfortunately. But are we going to get there? One more hit? Maybe we're not going to. I don't know. Are we going to... No! We lost again. He wasn't able to do it. I won before. I'm telling you I did. Okay, let's go back to the lobby. Yes, Kronos Endo Freddy is definitely worth it. He stops time. It's going to be helpful when you play traditional endless maps. The further you go, you're going to need that stopper. So I know it's 350,000 clocks. People have been asking me, Bean, when is the event going away? I don't know, but if I were to guess, I would say probably in 3 to 4 weeks, because they're not going to come out with a brand new event and only let it last 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So take the time, grind this thing out, especially because it's not luck-based. You can get this if you grind for it. It is worth the grind, trust me on it. Plus, if you end up rolling a shiny, I mean, come on, you are seriously in business. So just think about that. And once again, I got a shout out to Suns 3, Grands 2 for hooking us up with the showcase today. And so if you did enjoy this, if you did, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. Thanks again for watching, and hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!